Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review, and today guys I'm going to be reviewing the 85 rated storyline Tolisso. I have finally been able to unlock this card. It's taken I think about a month now since the game's come out that it's taken me to unlock this card, and very happy to have him in the club because he slots straight into my main team. And in the 7 games that I played with the Tolisso card, he didn't score me any goals, but he did get me 1 assist, and he's also got a 3-star weak thoughts as well as 3-star skill moves. Moving along into his game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 85 shot power, his 87 short passing, as well as his 89 long passing, and finally his 86 reactions. And I did also have the engine chemistry style applied to this Tolisso card. It's quite a nice little increase on his goal cards. I have been using his 83 rated base card quite a bit actually, with always in mind to eventually be able to unlock the 85 rated card, and it's quite a nice little increase. Obviously, first of all, a 2 overall increase on his base card, but also on all of his base stats he's gone up by 3 overall stats. So for example, his pace was originally 69, that's gone up to 72. His dribbling was originally 78, now that's gone up to 81. And I'm also guessing it's going to be the same similar boosts that I've also gone on to Lucas Vazquez and Wilfried Zaha, who are the other 2 players that you can choose from the set that's available. And all of them look pretty good cards at the end of the day. I think if you to go for any of them, they're all going to be very effective cards. Just I went with Tolisso because he slots into my main team. So basically this review is to kind of recommend to you guys whether he's someone that you should go for or maybe go for someone else. But yeah, overall I thought he played very well in game. Now, with this formation, I don't use the 4-5-1 in game. I moved to a 4-2-2 formation, so he just plays the CDM, which is fine. He's got good defensive stats. He doesn't have the best defensive stats, he's got good defensive stats, but at the same time, it's not... Although it's a CDM position, if you compare this formation, for example, with the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, the CDM position in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation is a lot more of a defensive position. Like, it's closer to the centre-backs than what it is in the 4-2-2 formation. Basically, the CDM positions in the 4-2-2 formation are basically centre midfield positions. And I'm sure you can kind of, maybe I haven't described that maybe I haven't described that best, but I'm sure you guys can kind of understand where I'm trying to come from with that. But yeah, I think he plays very well as a box-to-box midfielder. I think he plays that role very well. I think he's got the stats that suit that. I wouldn't really play him as a cam, but yeah, box-to-box midfielder, he plays that role very well. His first pro, interceptions, great. He's only got 79 interceptions, but actually in-game he bails me out on quite a few occasions by making the interceptions, and you'll see a few of the clips in games where he does do that. So I thought that was obviously very good. It felt a lot better than 79 interceptions in game anyway. But his second pro will also be his tackling. Now, I didn't use his slide tackle too much at 73, but it was his 81 stand tackle for me that stood out. And again, similar to interceptions, was able to bail me out on a few occasions where the opposition were coming on the attack. He'd make the tackle, got the good passing to be able to go make then the following passes, try and start off attack. So his defensive play actually isn't too bad. And obviously, if you did want to use him as a CDM, kind of like how I'm using him as, I suppose, there is always the option to obviously increase his defending by putting a cam style onto that. But I wanted to mainly focus on trying to get like his balance and agility up a little bit more, trying to max out his passing, and also trying to get that pace up a little bit more as well, because I don't think his pace looks necessarily too good. But with something like the engine cam style, his pace becomes okay in the end. But yeah, interceptions and tackling, couldn't fault those, very good. His final pro as well will also be his passing. Only 1 assist in the 7 games, and I will say this, he was genuinely unlucky not to get more than 1 assist. At the end of the day, he was doing everything that he could to try and make the passes, to try and start off attacks, make those little through balls into my strikers and into the cams as well. He's got good vision, really good short passing, phenomenal long passing, and his long passing does go up to 99. Having said that, I will admit I didn't use his long passing that much because it's not within my style within FIFA 20 to play the long ball type of game. I don't really make long passes. For me, my best style that I find my best way to be able to win games this year is by making the small tiki-taka through ball type of plays, not playing the long ball at all. It's very rare this FIFA that I play any long passes. Occasionally I will try and do it, just try and mix up my gameplay a little bit, but it's something that I don't really find too effective. So although he's got 99 long passing, I'll be honest, I didn't really use it that much, and I wasn't going to use it in FUT Champions where I'm trying to, use my best style to be able to win games. So hopefully you guys understand that. But it's that vision, that short passing that were very effective in game for making through balls, and yeah, only getting 1 assist, but at the end of the day, at least providing chances for my striker. So he was doing everything that he could. So on the whole, I do think this is a very good card, especially if you've got a Bundesliga team. I think he's definitely obviously worth going for over the other 2. But out of all the 3 cards, obviously I haven't used Lucas Vazquez. and I haven't used Wilfried Zaha, and I'm not going to be able to use any of those cards because I can't go and unlock them. But I think overall, out of all the three of them, probably Wilfried Zaha maybe does look the best. But obviously, you know, if you've got a Bundesliga team, you go for the Bundesliga card. If you've got a La Liga team, you go for the La Liga card. It's as simple as that. But at the end of the day, they all look really good cards, and I think, you know, at the end of the day, he's a free card to get. I enjoyed him, and yeah, if you have got a Bundesliga team or a French team, you may as well go and pick this card. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.